blistering sun over desert highways, cracked ground, people weeping, sweat. Headlines flash: Phoenix hits 119 degrees Fahrenheit, Texas grid under strain, climate emergency declared. It's the hottest summer in recent memory, and the American South is bearing the brunt of it. Record-breaking temperatures have scorched states like Texas, Arizona, and Nevada, promoting emergency declarations, straining power grids, and reigniting debate over the U.S. climate response. Digital temperature signs showing 115 degrees Fahrenheit plus, crowds seeking shades, emergency cooling centers opening. Cities like Phoenix, Las Vegas, and Austin have seen all daily highs well over 110 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 2 weeks straight. In Phoenix, officials reported 13 consecutive days at or above 115 degrees on all-time record. Hospitals are seeing a spike in heat-related illness, including dehydration, heat stroke, and respiratory distress. And tragically, at least 74 heat-related deaths have been confirmed across the region, with more likely under review. Pandemics adding overheated residents, senior care facilities, families lining up at cooling stations. Cities are opening 24/7 cooling centers, suspending utility shut-offs, and deploying emergency response teams. But for many vulnerable residents, especially the elderly and unhoused, the situation is dire. Meanwhile, the Texas power grid is once again under national security. The state's grid operator, ERCOT, issued multiple conservation alerts this week, asking millions of Texans to limit air conditioning use during peak hours to avoid blackouts. Texas residents say that I have lived here my whole life, but this is different. It's like living in an oven, and we are just hoping the power does not go out. Wind turbines, grid control rooms, long power lines stretching across arid landscape. ERCOT officials say the grid has held so far, thanks to solar power production during daylight hours, but the system remains under extreme stress. Meteorologists are blaming a precedent's high-pressure heat dome, trapping hot air across the southwest and preventing moisture from moving in. But climate scientists say this is just a weather fluke. Studies show the human driving climate change is intensifying both the frequency and duration of these deadly heat waves and causing them to arrive earlier in this season. Climate models IPCC reports global heat map showing hotspots across the US, Europe, and Asia. Globally, July 2025 is on track to be the hottest month ever recorded, following similar record-setting heat across southern Europe, India, and parts of China. Back in US, the extreme heat is putting pressure on lawmakers. Democratic leaders are renewing calls for federal heat protection standards, new climate resilience funds, and expansions of Inflation Reduction Act's clean energy investments. Republican governors, borrowers, however, are emphasizing grid reliability and deregulation, calling for more natural gas and nuclear development to meet rising demand. Capitol Hill debates, President Harris addressing climate concern, activists holding heatwaves protest sign. Climate advocates say that this is not the future anymore. This is the present. If we don't act, it's only going to get worse. Climate advocates say that this is not the future anymore. It's the present. If we don't act, it's only going to get worse. With more triple-digit temperature forecast for the coming week and no major cooling trend in sight, millions of Americans are bracing for what could become the hottest and deadliest summer on record. Extreme Heat 2025. Stay safe, stay informed. As the temperature rises, so do the stakes. Whether it is the climate crisis, energy policy, or emergency response, the heat is wave is a warning the country cannot ignore. Subscribe for more updates on US weather emergencies, climate actions, and energy news.